Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes.
Let's leave. For real.
If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Life is Strange, Episode 3. Das ist die Episode, wo ich nicht gespoilert bin. Ich weiß nicht, was passiert.
But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Boah, ich hab richtig Gänsehaut, ey.
Chloe.
Komm.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Okay. Wie am Aussichtspunkt.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Was ist das jetzt?
She was so beautiful, just like you. She was so beautiful, just like you.
Okay, da kommt also nichts Neues.
She was so alive. so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Okay, da
She
oben
was
kommt
so beautiful,
also immer
just
wieder
like
das
you.
Gleiche.
I only saw what I wanted to see. Until it was almost too late. I only saw what I wanted to see.
Okay.
Until it was
Entschuldigt die
almost
Wiederholung,
too
aber es
late.
könnte ja was Neues kommen. Oh,
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while.
kleine Rachel.
Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
This all feels like someone else's life.
Whatever happens, Rachel, I'm here.
Okay, dann müssen wir hier hin.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Oh, Scheiße.
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Jetzt das Wiedersehen.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again, and again, and again, to keep you safe.
Ja.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Komm, wir können nicht entscheiden.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
I think I need to lie down.
Puh, wo geht das noch hin? Wirklich gute Frage. Party. Warum? Ich glaube nicht, dass Rachel auf eine Party möchte.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Das haben wir uns alles schon angeguckt. Das brauchen wir jetzt kein zweites Mal machen.
Wonder what James is thinking right now.
Komm, wir reden mal mit ihm.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
I can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Na komm.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Ah, das ist schon harter Tobak. Wo können wir denn jetzt hingehen? Was können wir denn jetzt machen? Können wir mit der Mutter auch quatschen?
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling. Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Sorry that tonight turned out so differently.
That's all right. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Warum?
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Können wir mit der noch mehr reden?
You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
Ja.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
Ja, nochmal die am Daddy. Gucken, ob wir aus dem noch was rauskriegen. Dann versuchen wir mal, wollen wir mal gucken, ob wir dann die Treppe hochgehen können oder so.
I'm depending on you to keep Rachel safe, Chloe.
Ja. Okay. Können wir? Ey, Tatsache. Hui. Wir nehmen das noch mit. Episode 3. Life is Strange.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Okay. Wir gucken uns erstmal um.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nichts ist unmöglich, das Wort selbst enthält möglich. Audrey Hepburn. Der Anfang ist immer heute. Mary Wollstonecraft. Wir denken, das Undankbare zu lösen. Lösen wir das Unlösbare. Machen wir uns bereit, dem Unaussprechlichen zu tun. Warum bin ich eigentlich so müde? Wir finden heraus, ob wir es uns doch nicht versauen können. Douglas Adams.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Oh.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
An unsere wundervolle Tochter für den Abend ihres ersten Auftritts Hals- und Beinbruch. Wir lieben dich, Mama und Papa.
Cool light.
Und das machen wir mal an. Wow.
This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Löwe, Krebs, Scheitelpunkt. Wer am Scheitelpunkt geboren ist, schwankt zwischen der theatralischen Natur des Löwen und der sensiblen, introvertierten Natur des Krebses. Die Stimmung der Träger dieses Zeichen kann sich von einem Moment zum nächsten verändern. Dann ein Gleichgewicht zwischen diesen Zeichen ist oft schwer zu finden. Noch schwerer zu bewahren. Stärken kreativ, leidenschaftlich, liebevoll, hingebungsvoll, diplomatisch. Schwächen egozentrisch, sprunghaft, besitzergreifend, dramatisch. Okay. Da ist eine Lampe. Das ist ein Notfallcover.
May you always be safe. Sure.
Damit du immer sicher bist, in liebe Papa, okay? Was ist denn da drin? Okay. Was ist denn das?
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse.
Was soll ich jetzt mit der Taschenlampe anstellen? Wow. Ich film. Mann! Ich vermisse dich. Ich schließe nicht ab, falls du deinen Schlüssel vergessen sollst. Bitte komm nach Hause. Es ist auch egal, wenn es nach der Ausgangssperre ist. Mama, ich kann gerade nicht. Bitte. Please. So, komm her. Wir gucken erstmal nochmal weiter, was wir hier noch haben. So, kann ich diese Kiste dann auch wieder zumachen? Nee, natürlich nicht. Ich kann sie nicht mal mehr angucken.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Was ist eigentlich mit dem Feuer im Norden der Stadt los? Wann kommt es hier runter? Fackeln sein mit der vorherigen Umarmung des Todes ab. Ich frage für einen Freund raus. North Coast, ein kurioses Feuer, meine Freunde. Keine Ahnung, wie es begann, keine Ahnung, wie es so lange brennt. Ein absolutes Mysterium. Und spekuliert. Okay, möchte ich jetzt aber gar nicht alles lesen, das ist mir ein bisschen zu lang eigentlich. Was ist denn jetzt hier mit dieser blöden Schublade?
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Personifizierte Exzellenz. Amerikanisches Erlebnis. Ausnahmslos einsichtsreich und engagiert. Unermüdlich in Geist und Schreiben. Die Liste ist von. Ja, Mensch. Perfekt, ha?
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
Kannst du die Schublade auch wieder zumachen? Achso, den haben wir schon benutzt.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
Wir retten das Ding mal.
At least she'll have something from tonight. Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Biologie, Labornotizen, Sonderbrunn, Kostüme, Prüfung der Schauspieler, Design, nicht mal Englisch. Amerikanischer geben Stichwort für einen Aufsatz. Ah. Mann.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Anatomie.
That's the one.
Jetzt noch mehr. Was ist jetzt mit den Blumen? Da sind immer noch Blumen drin.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
So, okay. Bücher. Eigentlich hasse ich
Even
dieses
you,
Angucken.
Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Die vollständigen Werke von William Shakespeare. Ja, ja.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
Na, malen wir auch ein
Maybe
Graffiti.
I can make the world a less scary place. On stage, I
Etwas,
think
was Rachel
said,
sagte. Es hat denn was Besonderes, weil wir das geschrieben haben, aber sie hat's gesagt.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Da ist Rachel. Komm, wir kümmern uns jetzt nochmal erstmal um das Sternenlicht. Und dann... die. Oh, das ist perfekt, wie das passt. Das hat nicht jeder.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Wish there was some way to make this brighter.
So, okay, kümmern wir uns um Rachel. Rachel.
I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
Natürlich. Hast du das schon oder was?
Hey. Hey.
Spricht nicht mit uns.
Hey. Check it out.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
Aber wie können die
They
wandern? Das
remind
ist
us
doch
there's
jetzt
so much
nur die
beauty
Glocke da
out there,
oben drauf.
which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Oh, wir sind jetzt romantisch.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful. Right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that
Den Browser
anymore.
ausschalten sollen.
And that other woman, my real mom, she's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I don't know. I bet there's like one other chick in Australia who's super trustworthy.
No chance. You're 1 in 100 infinities, Chloe Price. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Lassen wir uns ein Stück laufen. Das passt immer ganz gut so da rein, finde ich.
To say that I'll be alright, I'll ride home, and your tears stain, friend. You have waited the end out there, golden hour, finding you stand still, stare at my stupid bedroom. All that I wanted.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
keine Ahnung.
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know that whatever you decide, I'm in.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Naja, sie war in dem Bus. Sie war bei der Theateraufführung, also so weit kann sie nicht weg sein und ich glaube, Chloe hatte wirklich eine Idee.
I think I know what to do.
Frank heißt er, genau.
Call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Na komm.
I think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
Ja.
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.